Hi, I'm setting up some magnets, permanent magnets on my switching layout so that I can decouple the trains when the switcher moves the different cars into the sidings or picks them up. First of all, you have to set up your track in position where it's going to be. You have a notch in the roadway here, as you can see, where the magnets are going to go. Initially what I do is I take a pin vise with a small drill and I just lay it into this along the inside of the rails, make marks in the baseboard like this. Okay, that's going to be to show the position of the magnets so that they are at the proper distance under the rails and not touching each other. Okay, so once that is done, you then remove the rails, put them aside, and with a small drill you continue where the hole was, as soon as I can find it. There it is. Go right through, and right through there. Since I'm using a 1/4 drill, screw to hold the magnets on, I pre-drill the baseboard with a 7/64 drill, so it allows the 1/4 screws to thread into the wood. Just clean this up. A second. Okay. All right, then initially I have to chamfer the holes, put a countersink in, so the head of the 1/4 bolt, as you can see right here, will fit inside, not down low enough in the baseboard. Okay, so that's done. Just clean that up a bit. Okay, and then just place the screw in place, and with a large screwdriver, I just thread the wood so that I can make adjustments on the magnet height, which you'll see in a few seconds. Get this down. Okay, we'll stop for a second. Okay, now you can see that the two flathead screws are in place, so they now ready to receive the magnets. I just have to get the magnets and I'll be right back. Okay, it doesn't matter which way you place the first magnet. It's the second magnet that's the counts. So initially what I do is I put some super glue on the head of the screw, such like that. And then I take my first magnet, which is right here, and just place it on the wrong screw. Look at that. Place it on. Why is that? Place it on the screw and hold it in place until the glue sets like that. Okay, once that's in place, just wait a few minutes. I'll pause for a second. While the glue is setting on that first magnet, these are the magnets that I used. I purchased them at Home Depot. They're 12 millimeter in diameter and 3 millimeters thick. Very strong magnets. Okay, all right. The second magnet, we do the same thing. We'll glue it on, but first off, you have to determine which way to place it. You want to place it so that it's the opposite pole it's facing up. So if you hold the magnet over the original magnet, you feel a pull. That means that those poles are opposite each other. They're attracting. So that is the way you want to place the second magnet up. So it's going to be turned over so that this is the opposing pole, and it's going to be glued onto there. So we're going to leave this in the up position like that. Put some more glue on the second screw, like this. Okay. And initially, I want to make sure that the two magnets are not drawn to each other while the glue is setting. So what I do is I place a piece of styrene or a piece of wood, whatever you might happen to have, between the two magnets so that they can't be drawn together. And I place the second magnet in place on the screw head and hold this there just for a few, maybe a minute or so, just to make sure that the glue is set enough so that the magnets will stay in place. Okay, I think we'll just leave it like that right now. Okay, I'm going to get off for a second. Okay, once the second magnet is glued down, then you can reinstall the track. And now I'll just show you what happens. When I place two cars over the magnets, they separate, as you can see. Then you can rejoin them. And then as they go over the magnets, they separate again, and you can push that, leave that car over there in place. Leave the car over there, and then you can come back, you can pick up the car, and continue. And that's what happens. So there, as you can see, the couplings separate. You can push the car into place on the siding over there, and then continue on your way. Or go pick it up and continue out. Like that. Okay? Alright, so that's how it works.